I'm Daphne Goode in downtown Duncan, and behind me is the Phoenix Station Motor Inn, complete with the old cold beer and wine store sign, even though that's not there now. Soon this will be brand new housing. It's the dream of the Cowichan Green community who also reside in this building. Welcome to Go Island, Cowichan Valley. On today's show, it's been many things over the years, but today we talk about the future of the Duncan Garage showroom. We'll take you on a road trip and show you the revitalization of the Phoenix Motel. All that and more on Go Island, Cowichan Valley.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
While the construction crew works to revitalize old hotel rooms, Judy Stafford of Cowichan Green shows us through one of the larger rooms which is about to undergo a transformation.
So this used to be the honeymoon suite, which is the largest room that we have. There's a full-size bedroom here and a huge walk-in closet.
Wow.
And this used to be a double jacuzzi, all mirrored. So we decided it was probably better if we call that out. And this will be a very a larger kitchen unit than the other suites.
Right.
And then this is sort of the living room area here. So again, you can see that we have used this for storage at the moment, but this is going to be our largest and our nicest room when it's all said and done, for sure.
So this is the original carpet?
That is the original carpet. Big shaggy carpet.
I can see why that went away.
Yeah. So this will all be all new flooring, all upgraded, and this again will be the nicest room. Well, this was running as a hotel, the Phoenix Station Motor Inn, and it had been for sale for about 2 years. An organization in Victoria owned it. The previous owner was an older gentleman who passed away, so his family took it over and they immediately put it up for sale. So it had been for sale for quite a while, and it was running as a hotel with a liquor store and a pub, and really was an area of town that had acquired some negative energy and some really unsavory activity for quite some time. So a group of nonprofit people went to Vancouver to a social purpose real estate lending conference on how nonprofit organizations can buy their own buildings and become a little bit more self-sustaining by being a landlord and generating their own revenue. So this was a topic that a few of us got together for about a year and met about, how do we do this as organizations, and this was one of the properties that we were looking at.
So this is a huge success story for a small not-for-profit organization, isn't it?
We think it's a pretty big success story. We weren't really one of the leads that was going to buy this building. We were asked to come in and be a tenant in the main floor, which we did in October of 2012. We came and rented part of the main floor of this building. It used to be the lobby and the dining room, and it even has a dance floor still. So we were renting that part, and in anticipation of another group buying the building, but that property purchase fell through. And then another organization came forward to buy the building, but they were not a nonprofit, they were a commercial business, and they wanted to turn the property back into a hotel, back into a cabaret, and reopen the dining facilities, and we were going to be basically evicted. So we thought, well, we didn't want that to happen. We didn't want the cabaret license to be reenacted. We didn't want the late night downtown activities to be reinstated. So we sort of took a leap of faith and jumped in and put in an offer, and it was accepted.
Wow, and so suddenly you're a landlord and you have great intentions for this property. How?
Well, yeah, I don't think we really knew what we were getting into, but we had a vision, and the community had a vision that we really wanted to revitalize this area of town. We wanted to take away sort of the hotel, which had turned into more of what they call short-term rentals, where people were not staying as a hotel, but not staying as an apartment. So people were living here for long term. Some people lived here for a couple of years even, but no residential tenancy safeguards at all. They could be evicted at any moment. Running under the Hotel Act gives you no security as a tenant as far as how much you pay rent or any of your safeguards that you would in a normal apartment. So really we wanted to change the sort of flavor of the building to have a mixed-use building. We would have commercial tenancy on the main floor. Our offices would remain on the main floor, and then upstairs would be affordable apartments that would be under the Residential Tenancy Act.
Now you're actually going through transition with a few existing tenants, is that right?
We have, slowly since we've purchased the building, people have moved out. And as we've sort of suggested that we are going to be turning this into a longer term, some people that wasn't the right living space for them. So we have about 7 tenants that are living here now that will be transitioning. They've been here with the construction and all the headaches, but they will also be now, in the next couple of weeks, moving into a renovated room with kitchens, which the hotel's rooms did not have before. So kind of keeping in theme with Couch and Green Community's vision of people being able to have access to their own food, having kitchens is very important. So that was the #1 priority for us in renovating, was to create space for people in their homes where they could cook their own meals. And so the tenants that are here are welcome to stay and move into the new rooms, and the rent won't be going up.
It's really interesting to see your goals being met as the nonprofit Couch and Green organization, and also the fact that you're able to carry out your mandate and your vision with these new tenants. And what time will they be moving in, do you think?
Well, the kitchens were supposed to arrive today, but as you can see, they're not quite here yet, so that'll be tomorrow. With every construction project, it's obviously, people warn me, twice as much money and twice as long, and I'm like, no, 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 no. So we managed to stay within our budget, but the timing has taken a bit longer than we expected. But we do expect that the entire upstairs renovations, all 20 rooms, will be ready by January 1st.
And what does this mean for the future of Couch and Green? As you mentioned earlier, Judy, it will hopefully provide a revenue stream that you didn't have before.
Well, totally, and that's one of the main reasons that we did purchase the building, was this basically stability for our own organization as far as location. We've moved 4 times ourselves, finding better space for us to run our operation, and so we like to know that this is going to be our home now. And also, of course, a revenue stream for us, the way that we've laid out the financial model for the building, that there will be revenue generated, which will go directly back into supporting Couch and Green Community's core operations.
We're going to take a quick break right now, but not before we welcome a new sponsor to our show, Beautiful Smiles in Duncan. We thank them. They're sponsoring our good news stories, and we have a great story for you after the break. The future of the Duncan Garage showroom. Stay with us. And more as well about Couch and Green developing some new housing.